What's good, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. I appreciate the love and the subscribers, man. It means a lot to me. To the new viewers that's coming on to my page, man, don't forget to hit that subscribe and that like button. Help the channel grow, man. It mean a lot. To my day ones, man. Salute to y'all. Much love. But yeah, man. From the title of the video, I've been meaning to do a video like this, but men's mental health. Uh, this can go deep. But I'm gonna just give my advice and my opinion, and hopefully it can help some of y'all. A lot of men suffer in silence. A lot of men go through depression, especially I'm not even trying to bring race into it, but a lot of black men deal with depression and anxiety, and that's why a lot of men uh walk around angry. They walk around very they got a short fuse because they're dealing with things that some people don't understand, and some of us just don't know how to deal with it. In my opinion, the best way to deal with that is to talk to God if y'all religious and give yourself time. Take it day by day. There's a lot of young men that beat themselves up too because they're not where they want to be, or they don't have the girl they want, or maybe a woman done left and walked out of your life. I always said this: a peace of mind for a man is way better than money or in material things. We are natural warriors and beasts anyway. That's how we born. And some men don't know how to, you know, they don't know how to deal with that. A lot of men don't know how to deal with that shit. And my best advice to y'all is not to give up on yourself. It's a lot of men that thinks about quitting, giving up on life. I know it's men out there with kids. We deal with the mothers, we deal with sisters, we deal with women, we deal with society's trying to have us here on a certain level. Uh, we deal with a lot of things because women are born into the world differently from men. We have to build ourselves as characters, and the difference between men and women is that we age like wine, and some of them don't. No disrespect to women. Besides them getting their plastic surgeries and all that shit, if you got the money, but on a day to day or average day to day woman, uh, a man can age different from a woman. Don't get me wrong, some women age beautifully, but my point is, men age like wine. I'm getting off topic or whatever, but yeah, man, a lot of young men, y'all beat yourself up. Quit doing that to yourself. Y'all young, y'all got youth, y'all gonna fail, y'all gonna bump, uh, have stumbles, all that shit. The girl you like, and she don't like you, fuck her. Elevate, get yourself together. You don't have to have everything in the world to be a man. You don't have to fuck every fucking woman, 1,000 women, and have the highest body count to be a man. Another thing that I noticed is a lot of men don't know how to talk and vent because um, we get categorized as pussy, soft, and all this shit. Let me tell you something, brother. You gotta let that shit out. Because if you don't, you're gonna crash out. You're gonna end up in jail. You're gonna end up choking somebody. You're gonna end up doing some crazy shit. It's okay to sit by yourself and be lonely. And a lot of men, they don't know how to, they don't get this type of advice. Some men don't have father figures. Some men don't have guidance. You got some men that go straight to the streets because they ain't got no choice to. Some men don't know how to deal with a heartbreak. So a lot of that shit comes from mental illness, in my opinion. It's caused by disappointment, grief, and disrespect, and all of that, and don't know how to deal with it. Uh, like I said, especially young men, it's okay. Everything ain't gonna go your way in life. I feel that way. Uh, Everything don't go my way in life. You got to understand something. If God wants you to have it, He gonna let you have it. If that relationship don't work out, you don't give up on yourself. I know it's a lot of men that can't get over death. Like my grandma and my papa passed away early. They passed away when I was in high school, and I live without my grandma and grandfather all the time. But biggest thing I learned in life is that God has them, And it done taught me how to maneuver by myself. It done taught me that you can actually die out this motherfucker, and you got to make better choices in life. Some of us don't realize that life is a choice. You got a choice to do drugs. You got a choice of the women you date. We're gonna make mistakes. You got the choice of the career you take. We all have choices, and some things is out of our control, and we can't always fix them. So, what's the point of beating yourself down and being traumatized by something that's already said and done? Uh, like I said, a lot of men we suffer in silence because of how society uh, claim us to be and how weaken us. But it's okay to be weak for that moment. It's okay to grieve at that moment. It's okay to let it all out, because walking around with anger bottled up is dangerous for a man. That you don't you don't in my opinion, a woman is not a need, it's a want. We want a woman, we want a companionship, but at the same time we don't need it. Men are simple. We want peace and happiness. It's simple. It's simple for us to find peace and happiness in our own way. Um, like I said, young man, y'all can't beat yourself up about everything. Everything ain't gonna go your way. You might fail a test. You might not get the car you want. You might not be fucking all the girls you want. But at the end of the motherfucking day, you gotta learn. You gotta bump. You gotta stumble. And like I said, man, it's okay to be lonely. It's all right. Uh, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, uh, you gotta grieve. As humans, we're not meant to be alone, but it's okay to be alone. We got wants, but we don't meet our needs. You get what I'm saying? Uh, I just hope that all the men that's out there watching this just know you gotta love yourself, bro. It's not always about a woman. Put yourself first for a change. Do something different. Go outside. Get you some new clothes. Go talk to different people. Go try something new. Quit trying the same shit. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. As men, we are born leaders anyway. Some men don't recognize it. Some women demolish them and demise them and put them down. And some men suffer from that shit. A lot of men done worked hard and lost everything. But let me tell you something, it ain't the end of life. Material things don't define you. I done learned that if you a real motherfucker from the jump, that shit ain't gonna phase you. You can get that shit back. I didn't want to be here at first. I done went through things to where I was like, man, I'm tired of life. I'm tired of the same repetitive shit. People keep disappointing me. People keep laying me down. People keep lying to me. The girl done lied to me, broke my heart. All she had to do was just be honest like I was. But you gotta understand something. We all human. We all gonna fuck up and make mistakes. I done said in my videos, you gotta build your mental. A lot of men have suffered PTSD from divorces and heartbreaks and deaths and all that shit. That's where mental illness kick in. Constantly living in the same day-to-day uh, problem that they was supposed to get over months and years ago. Time heal all wounds. It takes time to get over that shit, and a lot of women don't understand that either. That's why I always tell men to stay out of a relationship before you get into one. Get yourself together. You ain't got to be all the way together, because we ain't gonna always have it all the way together. But you gotta all have your mind to where you can deal with a woman and learn how to walk away and learn how to accept things for what it is. Some shit just can't be fixed. Some shit just is not meant to be fixed. You feel me? So at the end of the day, young men too, if y'all listening, uh, leave it alone. Everything ain't gonna go right in your life. Everything is not gonna go right with that woman. Y'all gonna have arguments, y'all gonna have disagreements. But at the same time, you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Like I said in my other videos. I pray for the men that's out there going through dark shit, man. I hope y'all get through that shit. If I could do it, y'all could do it, man. Cause I was in a dark spot in my life to where I didn't see the light. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what the next move was. A lot of men out here lost. A lot of men out here depressed, sad, man. A lot of women don't understand a man. They think they do because a lot of women are emotionally selfish. Like I said, uh, I just pray that everything goes right with whoever watching this video, and hopefully it get to somebody, man. Everything gonna be all right, man. Checking out ain't where it's at, cause I mean, at that moment, everything feel like it's about to end, and that girl that done left basically took everything from you, and uh, that job is just not working out the way it is supposed to. You supposed to work through that pain, man. You supposed to work through that pain, and trust me, once you get through that shit, you gonna feel so much better because the journey ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be ugly, and you gotta love the process. You gotta work through that shit. Like I said, at one point in time, I didn't want to be here. I got tired of the same shit. Got tired of people doing me wrong, lying to me. Uh, just same day to day basis, how cruel people can be, how nasty and disrespectful motherfuckers can treat you. Money can definitely make a motherfucker do you wrong. A woman, she gon' stay. My dad always told me, man, women always choosing, even if when you ain't least expecting it. You gotta have it in the back of your mind that long as you got God with you, nothing can't hurt you, man. Love hurts. It's a beautiful thing, so it's gonna hurt regardless how much you try to run away from it or stray away from it. It's part of life, bro. And if my video cut out, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. But yeah, man, love hurts. We can't run from that. But it takes time to die down. And love don't stem just from a relationship. It could come from death. It could come from loved ones. It could come from all of that. But you gotta understand, bro, that shit is molding you. That shit is building you, man. I know off of experience. I ain't gotta lie about this shit. And if any bitter women try to come onto my page talking about I'm gossiping and blah 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 in my mouth and shit, saying that dumbass shit, I'm telling you, I'm gonna flame your ass. I'm come over here on that disrespectful shit. Cause this shit real out here. A lot of men go through this shit and don't have no guidance or don't have no help. They try to say call the suicide hotline. Sometimes that's not always the case. You dare tell you don't do it, go seek help. You motherfucker sitting in your face talking about you need to go on a psych ward type shit. Don't listen to them, man. A lot of people just don't understand other people's pain, man. Especially a man's pain, because a lot of men got to go through so many trials and tribulations. Especially if you ain't getting spoon fed from a family where you gotta build from that shit. Women can walk out here in the world and get help, get people will lend their hand out. For a man, it ain't like that. They can find somebody like this in a heartbeat. That's why a lot of men kill themselves and give up on themselves. A woman could be like, I need help. She's gonna get food stamps. She's gonna get low income housing. She's gonna get Section 8. She's gonna get some type of form of help. As a man, you might get lucky and luck up and get some type of form of help, but they pity men that's broke. They pity men that ain't got shit. They pity men that's they ain't just fucked up out here. Instead of just trying to help them, you got a lot of homeless veterans out here and shit. They do men wrong, man. I feel like that's why a lot of men walk around on demon time, man, and it's definitely because of anger and pain, man. And like I said, young men, don't walk around angry. It's toxic to yourself. You'll crash yourself out. I used to be an angry young guy, and no matter what I accomplished, like cars, material things, clothes, girls, I was still angry. I was still mad at the world. Why ain't this a certain way? Everything can't be perfect, bro. Everything ain't go your way. Just know you loving yourself and what you do to make you happy is going to really make you understand what life's about. Life ain't about trips and cars and all this shit. It's really about love, man. It's about self-love, man. And like I said, if that's the type of lifestyle you want, you can get it. But I pray for men out there that's going through that shit, depression, anxiety, want to give up. Don't do that shit, man. Quit listening to other motherfuckers, man. Motherfuckers gonna talk regardless, man. Especially for the young folks, man. All advice ain't good advice, man. But I hope y'all get this message, man. Like I said, I really been wanting to make this video and I just didn't know how to make it, man, because it's a touchy topic, man. And as men, we got dark days. We have real dark days. And a lot of women don't understand that shit, man. Some days we silent, some days we probably be tired of life. I'm not saying I'm feeling that way, but I just know off of being a man and experiencing life and going through life, and as we just trying to get to the next level, and sometimes we do things we don't want to do, but just know, bro, you gonna come out of that shit strong, like the Hawk, boy. But yeah, man, don't forget to hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, man. Much love to y'all. Hope this video help y'all, man. To anybody that's going through that shit, share that shit to them, man. Just let them know that, hey, they got this shit, man. Pray to God and watch them demons off you. I'm out. Peace.